Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning back in. I just made a super quick video on how to offer so much value to your clients. It makes it incredibly hard for them to leave. How to make your clients never leave you. It's so valuable. It's one of the most important lessons that I learned when I was running my agency, and I'm here to teach it to you today. So stick around. Super quick video, maybe 10, 11 minutes. And yeah, I guess we'll just get right into it. Thanks, guys, and enjoy. Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. So this is a super quick video, just like the rest, but it's about how to make your clients never leave you, right? The power of having multiple services in your agency. It's really one of the most important things that I teach all my students is you need to have multiple services. One does not cut it. This is not 2015, 16, where you could just start Facebook ads agency, do Facebook ads, and you'll be good. And you can do a TikTok ads agency. You might be able to get a lot of clients that way, but in terms of keeping them around, your churn rate is going to be very high. If you cannot do that and cannot offer the value, just offering one service is not something that you will keep. As someone who owns an e-commerce brand myself and who runs an agency myself, I can tell you from both ends of the partnership, it's not enough to help you. So to keep you around, offering one service is not enough. So basically what I did is kind of put this together to kind of show you how important that is and show you the value and the cost that you're bringing to your clients. There's two ways to go about it. So there's a few different examples, okay, of having different services. So we have Facebook ads, TikTok ads, right? This is our one service, this is our paid ad service on the most popular platforms, right? Just one thing. We're spending around 20K per month with the client. You're doing okay, you're doing all right. Facebook ads about a 3 ROAS, kind of typical nowadays. TikTok ads up near a 5. You're not doing too horrible. That's going to be around 20K spent, around 82 generated. So 60K profit, not bad to take home at the end of the day. But again, you're only doing one service, 412% ROI. Now you're probably sitting there thinking, 412%, that's pretty good. Well, when every other agency is getting 412% for their clients, it's not. And especially for the client's perspective, where they need you to be offering more value if they're going to be giving you, maybe $25,000 total with the retainer attached to it, just to get a 4x return that they could probably have just done themselves. That's not really going to cut it. That's not really going to cut it. It's not enough value, and the client eventually is going to make it make sense for them to leave you, because it's just the opportunity cost is too high of spending all this money and getting a 412% ROI on you. Okay, and on the flip side, the value you're offering is not very high as well, because you're only doing one thing. If you have a bad month or bad 2 months in a row, they can just pull you because they can get another ads person. So you need to consider that when you're doing one service, right? Low return, low value, and they can pull you out. You're easily replaceable. So here's adding one service, adding email marketing. You're starting to defend yourself a little bit more, okay? You still 4.12 ROAS. If you look at this column, it doesn't change. It doesn't change. It's 20K spent, 4.12x ROAS, so return on ad spend. But the generated column, if we look, we go from 82K to 112K. So we added around 30K there, and we didn't spend a single more dollar, maybe $45 a month, or $100 a month on Klaviyo or whatever it is that you use. You get an extra 30K. So the ROI jumps up, I believe, about 150%. Plus, you're now taking up two aspects of the business. It is much more difficult to justify pulling you out as an agency out of a business if you're handling two things. Because I know, as someone who runs an e-commerce business, runs a Shopify store, I'm thinking to myself, well, this guy's doing my ads. He's doing okay. He's not doing great. He got 4 ROAS. That's okay. That I can live with that. But he's doing my email too. I can't really pull him out. I can find another guy to do 4, 5, 6 ROAS. I can probably do that myself. So if you were just here doing one service, I could pull you. But in my mind, now I got to find an ad guy and I got to find an email guy. It's rare that I ever find someone that does both. So the value is much higher. It's much harder for me as the client to pull you out. Okay. And the last thing, and this is what I encourage all of my clients or my students to do, clients or agency, all my students and people that are in my program, I encourage everyone to have a paid ad service, a list-based service. So email, SMS, that's your list. Basically, you have a list of customers that you're reaching out to. It's free, which is why I encourage people to do it. And then you have a third service, whether that is CRO, whether that is SEO, Google Ads is a paid ad service, so I don't really count that, but you can throw it in there, right? So there's a few different options that you can play around with. UGC is a great one. That's a very, very important one. You're definitely going to need that for these services, so you're gonna have to find that regardless. So you can offer that as well. So having three services, very, very valuable, and it's harder again for me as the client to pull you out. Again, what it does for you as an agency on your end, one, your results go up. If you look at the ROI from there to there, it's a 3 and a 4.5. Now that you're controlling email marketing, SMS marketing, and CRO, these results are going to go up because you're improving the website. That's your CRO, so conversion rate optimization is what that means. So your results are going to be better with your ads. And then on top of that, you're able to retarget people from your ads with your email list, with your SMS, right? Your text message marketing. That stuff is so powerful, and it literally boosts your ROI. Insane. And with ads especially, it helps a ton. So I think we added 1.5 ROAS on 20K spend is incredibly valuable, right? Your CRO spend $3,500 for the client. That's an easy justification because you're going to get a 5x or higher return if you know what you're doing, which if you join CGS method will help you out, and you will know what you're doing. And so it's just a super easy upsell. You make $3,500 just like that with any client. Being able to upsell it, and that's what we teach in our program is three services. So if you can have three services, you see 30% revenue, 15% revenue just with the text message marketing. We added 45% revenue. So we almost added half of what everything was there previously on top of, of what was already there. So we spent around 23.5K because we added 3,500 there. So it's the same amount of ad spend, a little bit more on CRO, but we almost double where we were before. We go from 112K to 200K. I mean, that's insane. And the ROI doesn't change that much. It changed, or the ROAS doesn't change that much. It changed from 4.1 to 5. That's it. And we didn't spend any more money on ads, but we went from a 562% ROI to 851% ROI. And we added almost 50% of our previous revenue here. We added almost 50% on just by doing SMS and CRO on top. So this is incredibly valuable in terms of getting results for your clients. Even if you're not the best ads person and you average around a 4 or 5 ROAS or even less, if it's even less than that, then you definitely need to do this. The value of your agency just massively jumps because you're going to be handling more. It's going to be harder to manage client delivery. Again, if you join CGS method program, will help you build out a back end team, so you don't really have to worry about it. It's all built for you and with you. It's a little bit of both, so it's very, very valuable. Everyone in the program that has a team is like, yo, this helps a ton. So like I said, you need three services. You're gonna need someone to manage them. We can help you with that. But if you want to do it on your own, that's absolutely fine, because I'm not trying to sell you. So if you want to do this, you should, okay? And I encourage you to. It's going to help clients stick around for 8 to 12 months. This is how you do it, right? You don't do it with one service, because one service, it comes and goes. We need it this month. We may not need that anymore in 3 months. I know I'm like stumbling a little bit, but I get fired up about this because it's very, very important. So yeah, that's kind of my point, is if you do one service, you get a 400% ROI, you're easily replaceable, low value, low worth to the client. They're going to be thinking all the time, I'm spending like 5K, 25K total on this guy, and they're not even getting results that's not like an 8 to 10 plus. Like, I could do this myself. That's the thought process that goes through their heads when you're doing one service. It doesn't change. Same amount of ad spend, same retainer. But here, they're thinking, well, this guy's doing ads for me. He's doing my CRO. He's making the conversion rate go up. And he's doing email and text message marketing. I'm spending 25K a month on ads, but he's doing all this other stuff. It's so much more valuable to the client from their perspective. You're like almost irreplaceable. I'm not going to say you are irreplaceable because that would be ridiculous, but you're nearly there. You're very, very valuable to the business. You're about 10 times more important. They're going to be contacting you every day. They're going to be much more invested in your service. They're going to be helping you out much more because they're going to want you to succeed if you're doing all this work for them. So like I said, if you do one service, you're easily replaceable, low value to the client. They're probably going to leave you when the service needs come and go, even if it is TikTok ads, because everything comes and dies, just like Facebook ads did and does. If you can do 5 services, the value is always going to be there. Clients are always going to justify spending that money on you each month, and you'll be able to upsell, right? You'll be able to make some money off of email and SMS. You'll be able to make some money off the CRO and everything. So super, super valuable. About 10 minutes long, this video. So thanks for sticking around watching. I hope you guys paid attention. I hope this makes sense to you. If you have any questions, drop a comment down below, reach out to me on Facebook, and I'll get back to you guys. Thanks.